Yay, we are on live, guys. The Queen Amina show is live. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start of your weekend. Well, middle of your weekend. Welcome once again to the Queen Amina show. And today we have our lovely lady from Diva's Delights, the place where you go and you can eat some very good, nutritious island kind of Irish food. So she's going to be coming on, and I have my wonderful co host behind the scene. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I am coming after you. Just kidding. Just go subscribe, thumbs up. It's free, and share the video. Today, we'll be chatting about where you can find her restaurant, why she's doing what she's doing, and her participation with the WIDAFEST, Windsor International Diaspora and African Festival, coming up live in Windsor, Ontario, July 23rd, all the way to the 30th, where we're going to be celebrating our unsung heroes. So I hope all you guys are ready. If you don't have your red carpet dress yet, start purchasing it. 86 days to this event, and tickets on all the ticketed events are almost sold out. We're going to be having concerts, there are going to be food vendors, non-food vendors. We're going to have a huge parade on the street from Riverside all the way to the plaza. So we have a lot of packed fun. If you're a runner, the first day we'll be gathering and we'll be taking a 10K run. If you love to walk, join us. You play golf, we have something for you. You would like to dance, then we have music for you. So we have varieties of things. So go on the website, www.widafest.com, and it's scrolling on the bottom of my video all through this conversation. So with not much ado, let me bring up my wonderful guest and my co-host. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Very good to see you. That energy is so low. Let's try it again. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Much
Hello.
better. We need to bring
Hello.
the
Ye-
energy up. Good to
Yes.
see you, Lovett.
Yes.
Good to see you, Simeon and Christian. So, how have you guys been? I'm sure everybody is having a wonderful weekend and everything is going fantastic, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mhm.
So, love it. You are our guest, and if you don't mind, just go ahead and just tell our audience who you are and let them get to know you.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Hi, Queen Amina, Kristen, and Simone. Thanks for inviting me to this platform. Well, my name is Lovett Earl Baker. I'm a registered nurse. I worked on the cardiology floor for 14 years, and I decided that I want to resign. And I say, what am I going to do now that I resign? So I bought a nursing home in Windsor here, nursing home for 30 beds. And I decided, she said, okay, I'm in Windsor right now, so I'm going to just um, work and stay and to build my home here in Windsor. And then I started to look around, to see if I could find a restaurant or where I could sit down and dine and eat. And I couldn't find one, Jamaican or Caribbean restaurant where I could dine in. And that's when I decided to open a restaurant. A Diva's Delight restaurant is a Jamaican Canadian cuisine. It is located at 110 Chatham Street West in the heart of downtown Windsor. We heart of downtown Windsor at the intersection of Olet and Olet and Chatham Street. It's just about like 2 minutes across from the border, the U.S. border, the state of Michigan. So, so we do there. We specialize in Jamaican food. We have curry goat. We have oxtail. We have roti. We have like varieties of food we serve there. We open almost a year and a half now, and we also have different kind of food. We have burgers, not only the Jamaican Canadian, not only Jamaican food. We have cheeseburger. Um, we have wings and jerk shrimps. All that food there. And what I find that most appealing to my customer when they talk about the restaurant, and even appealing to myself as well, is the ambiance. If you walk into Diva's Delight restaurant, you would think that you're in the Caribbean. It's we have the design of the restaurant. We have like the palm tree, like pictures that depicts things that's in the Caribbean. So we have all that there at the restaurants, and why people like the restaurant at Diva's Delight and Chatham Street is we have the bar that sells Jamaican beer, Dragon Stout. We specialize also in events, and we have DJs that comes there after hours. We have our house DJ, DJ Stacked, and we also in the entertainment side of it. We have DJ Stack, and we also have different popular DJs that comes in there as well. We have King Klepto. He's a popular DJ from the Toronto. We also have local DJ, and we also use different bands. Like for instance, we have the in the entertainment we have Custom Boss and called Lift Up Entertainment. They're also associated with King Klepto. So it's like a full event area. Like you get your Jamaican food, you get the entertainment, and it has been successful so far. And not only we also give back to the community as well, because we also sponsor the Cavalier, that's the cricket team of Windsor, and we also sponsor the BWFA, that's the Black Women Forward Action, and Women Supporting Women. So we also give back to the community. Yeah.
That is
Oh,
amazing. Like everything you've just said, I don't even know what other question to ask you, Christian, until you have something for her.
wow,
She
that
told
was
us
incredible.
everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, goodness, the restaurant sounds amazing. It sounds like in addition to just the atmosphere of the restaurant, you also provide so much entertainment and
Right.
the delicious food that just sounds incredible. Going back a little bit, I'd love to know. It's such an interesting background to move from
Mhm.
nursing to operating a nursing home to transition into owning a restaurant. I'm wondering, did any of your experience working with patients, does any of that translate to the service you're providing to patrons of your restaurant?
Oh, definitely. It's being a nurse, you deal with sick patients, and doing it in the restaurants, it's all about customer service, about dealing with patient, being providing service to the customer and the client. So that background kind of transitioned over. And also, I also have my sister have a restaurant in Toronto, so I have that background as well. So we have over 30 years experience in the restaurant business. Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. So how long have you been operating Divas Delight?
Diva's Delight's been operating over 1.5 year. We started. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible. So, I think there might be a lot of people in Windsor and the surrounding area that may still be new to your restaurant. So,
Hmm.
it's very exciting for them to be able to check you out at WIDAFEST this year.
Yes, yes. A lot of people, we're still new, and I'm so excited to be invited to WIDA Fest. I can't wait to be there. And I'm inviting everyone, to come out and try the food, especially the jerk chicken. The jerk chicken is a win-win at Diva's Delight. Yeah.
that is gonna be a big seller because um, everybody eat chickens. Well, most people will eat chicken, and especially if it's jerk spiced. So
Yes.
That's one of my favorite food from the Jamaican restaurant, jerk chicken and rice and peas. I
Yes.
always love that. We call it back home rice and beans. So when I came here, I said, I want, Simeon, you know what I mean, right? When I
Yes,
say,
I do.
yeah, I say, I
Yes.
want rice and
Right.
beans. And you're like, rice and beans? You want rice and peas? So I said, what is peas? Yeah,
Yes, we
awesome,
yes
awesome.
we get
So
yes we
go
get that
ahead.
a lot in the restaurant. Yes, so right
Right?
away we know it's rice and peas. Yes.
Mhm. And you're located right at the downtown core, correct?
That's correct. Right
Okay.
across, beautiful, right across from the river. That's the beautiful scene in downtown Windsor.
That is
Yeah.
so beautiful. Now, my question to you before any other person jumps in is, do you have help, your family, do you have children, your husband, or do you run this all by yourself with employees that you have at the restaurant? Because I heard that restaurant work is a lot, so maybe tell us about your day, how does it start, and all of that. I want people to appreciate not just coming to eat the food, but
Right.
the work that goes
Hmm.
into preparing what you do. It's not just sit down, pay the money, eat, but there's some prep work that really goes into restaurant business.
Yes. Oh my, restaurant business is not easy. It's working 24 hours. You were working in your sleep. But I thank God I have a team behind me. I have wonderful chef, amazing chef. I mean, they're so dedicated. It's like they cook the food with love,
Wow.
and without them, there wouldn't be a Diva's Delight. I have
Mm,
four amazing chefs. I have a manager, and also I have wonderful, wonderful servers and waitresses that, all a teamwork. And of course, my son, I'm separated, but my son, he, my God, he's amazing. He is like hands on with
wow.
both of us. We do it together. And if it's not him, it's me. And even though we're at the restaurant from Monday to Saturday, because we close on Sunday, that's another shopping day. We have to shop for that day, so it's never a time off. It's always a go, 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 you know. And the other thing is, I opened during the pandemic, and that was a challenge too, you know. But with all the help that I received, we were able to overcome that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Does your son love cooking, or he's just doing it because mommy said so?
No, he hates being there. He's just doing it because mommy needs the help. You know,
Oh,
Oh,
yes, he's just doing it
wow.
because
So
mommy needs the
that's a
help. Yeah,
huge encouragement to
yes,
other
but he
youth.
doesn't
Yeah.
cook. He doesn't cook.
mhm.
He does the HR. He does
Okay.
buying supplies. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very helpful because you know what it is when you go bring somebody else from outside. Yeah, you have to pay, and you have to. Some days their cat is sick and they can't come, and so that's super helpful. Oh my goodness, I just
yes,
want people to understand that the restaurant business truly and truly it's not an easy business. But you've
mhm,
survived for almost a year and a half now, and
right.
we are hoping that you would stay because we need you to stay. And for you to stay, we're calling on everybody that is going to watch this video, even after this broadcast, to
Mhm,
please, if you're in local, go to Divas Delight. And at the end, we're going to post the address. And if you're traveling to Windsor, just coming to visit Windsor, make sure you're visiting Divas Delight because your patronage is going to help her remain in business so we can keep going there to enjoy, have delicious
mhm.
food. What would be your advice for someone that is coming into the business, or someone that is thinking like you, a nurse to, a nursing home and now a restaurant business? Very contrast.
Yeah, my advice would be to do your research and location. Location is the key. Like I opened in downtown Windsor, and it was something new. So I got a lot of customers because people just want to come in and they want to try the food. So it's a good location, and also make sure you have to be dedicated and ready to get in it because it's not an easy. It's not like you're gonna go in and because even when I start, I hire the chef and sometimes the chef doesn't show up, then I would have to go cook myself. So you have to be dedicated, you have to do your research, and you have to have the passion, the love for food, love serving people, and just putting out good food and know that your customer is always number one.
Mm,
You guys jump in if you have questions.
yes.
Are you? Would you be? Do you have something, Simeon?
Yes, this is an area that I'm very interested to ask questions. You say your son work for you. Does he do any other job apart from working for you?
Doesn't No, he doesn't do any other job if he works for me. Yeah. Because he
Uh,
sometimes
I
sorry.
wanted to ask if you pay your son too for assisting you.
Yes, I do.
That's a silly question. A very silly this
Yeah,
guy.
he makes sure he pays himself.
Simeon, what do you expect? You should be writing your question because he's
Because
mom.
I was suspecting that she might not pay him, thinking,
uh,
oh, this is my son, he's going to eat from the food. So why do I pay him?
His son is gonna grow up someday. His son is gonna have his own home someday.
yes,
His son is gonna pay his bills someday.
yeah.
I mean,
He,
her son.
he
I'm sorry,
he does
my
the
English.
payroll. He does the payroll, so he pays himself first.
Okay.
I want to be your daughter. I can pay myself. Okay,
Yeah.
here's one for you.
Mm.
Does he have a dream? I'm sorry, we're asking you questions that he should be responding to, but mom, you could respond to this. Do you think he has a dream someday to franchise the business from you, to expand this opportunity to maybe own a restaurant someday?
Yeah, I think he does because he's feeling quite well in the role that he's playing right now. So I do believe that his some days, he's gonna continue the business, or to branch off or to make it bigger or to make it like another location. Yeah, I think he has the potential. I think he will someday. Yeah,
Awesome.
Okay.
yeah,
Wow,
All
that's
right.
incredible.
yeah.
Well, that's
Yes.
wonderful.
Okay, Christian. Christian, go
Okay.
ahead.
So I was going to ask, with you opening a Jamaican Canadian restaurant here in Windsor, when you first got started, did you have any issues sourcing any of the spices or the ingredients that you needed for preparing this food here in Canada?
Most definitely. There's Windsor. Didn't have as much supply like the spices supplies. So I usually travel back and forth and bought most of my stuff locally. I support locally, but the things that I couldn't get, I would have to drive to Toronto to get it. And then I would talk to other business when I'm there, and I said, you know what, I cannot get these things in Windsor or whatever. And then we have a store that opened in Toronto, in Windsor right now, that carry most of the supplies. So that was a good move, like going there talking to my suppliers, and now they have a branch here in Windsor that hope can sell most of the supplies. Yeah,
That is fantastic.
Perfect.
yeah,
I'm glad you don't have to travel that four
right,
hours and 4 hours back. That 8 hours, you're gonna use it for prep work. So
exactly.
amazing.
Yeah.
What's the store so we can give a shout out to them?
We got Sunshine. It's a new store that opened on I think on Mozan, and we have A to Z Supplies. That's on Walker Road. Yeah,
Wonderful.
Amazing.
yeah,
So you guys heard our guests from Diva's Delight. She is one of the vendors with WIDAFEST
yeah.
live on July 23rd to the 31st. She will be present at the Riverfront Plaza from the 27th to the 30th. Am I correct? The last 4 days.
Yes.
So
That's
if you
correct.
That's
don't
what they say.
ignore my date, the last 4 days. So you count 8 days, the last 4 days. So she's going to
Yes.
be there. And I love what you said about if you're planning to open a restaurant, make sure you're dedicated to what you want to do. I love that point, dedication. I'm going to come back to it. And
Mhm.
make sure you're choosing a prime location because it's very important for the life of your business to stay on. And also,
Mhm.
she did say, do your research. Those three things are very, very critical for any successful business, not just the restaurant business. Anything you want to do, you stay dedicated, you do your research first, and make sure you have a prime location. Those are
Yeah.
true lifelines that would sustain your business, apart from
Mhm.
the clients that are coming in. And I love when you say dedicated. When we approached you for the WIDAFEST, no, actually, you found out about. Tell us about that. How did you find out about WIDAFEST?
Okay, a good friend of mine, that's know you, Queen. She recommended me, and then right away I goes, "Oh my God, this is interesting. This is the Wheaton Fest. It's coming to Windsor because I'm from Toronto, and then I'm so used to the Jerk Fest, all the festival. So I was like really excited. I know this is good for the city, and I know this is good for the all businesses that's going to be involved. So I jump on board. I reach out to you, and then you call me back, and ever since then, I just keep doing what I need to do to be there because I want to be a part of this because this is excited. This is going to be a wonderful event, and I couldn't help but I guess I have to jump on board for this.
Thank you so much because the reason I wanted you to talk to the audience about this particular festival is everybody believes that good things can come out of Windsor because we are small. But look at your restaurant is coming out of
Right,
Windsor and many other beautiful restaurants. And through your restaurant being planted here, we have Sunshine Store that supplies the Caribbean
right,
spices and A to Z
yeah,
supplies that now supplies the Caribbean
you're
spices.
surprised, yes,
If you didn't take that move to start a restaurant, maybe they won't see the need to come. So, and
right,
this is what I always tell people. I said, when you have a dream or a vision, don't look at that vision that is only going to be for your benefit.
right,
That vision is going to affect other people's vision that they might have and don't know where to start from. But if you're able to operate in your vision, in your destiny, it might just become an open door to activate another person's vision and another person's destiny. And that's exactly what happened in your case. So we thank you for not giving up on your vision that you stepped into it. It has given birth to another two beautiful businesses in our community. And when we came to Windsor and decided to do WIDAFest, my colleagues here, they jumped on board right away and say,
mhm,
hey, this is good for us. And
mhm,
people like you connecting with us encourages us to, bring this kind of festival here that you don't need to go to Toronto anymore for festivals.
yes,
This
yes,
is going to be a yearly thing, and we
mhm,
have a lot of people coming from Toronto here.
mhm, yes,
A
yes,
lot of people have registered for the festival
mhm,
from Toronto, and some of them have never been to Windsor, even though we're just 4 hours away. But we kept on going there because we need what they have.
right,
So, yeah, now they're coming to us because they're coming to see what we have.
yes, yes,
All
yes.
right. So, if you guys have any other question before we round up, we have 6 minutes. Take it away.
Yeah, I want to ask her what makes Diva Delight Restaurant stand out from all other restaurants in Windsor.
I
Do you
like
have
it.
any secret recipe that stands you out?
Yeah, like I said, what's makes these appealing to other people is our the food that we serve. Majority of our customer always come back and said, "Oh man, your jerk chicken is amazing. I never had jerk chicken like this. They walk in the restaurant and they said, "Oh my God, I feel like I'm in the Caribbean." They can get the Jamaican food, they could sit down and relax, have a dine in if they want, or we also have a patio. They can go out there and enjoy their meal out there as well. So and also, that's also make it appealing, and people they like the food, and they like the atmosphere and the ambience, and they also the customer service. All my employees are extremely friendly, and customer service, and it's like a family oriented restaurant. We have customer comes. Most of my customer, I know them by names. So it's like
Awesome.
all family oriented. Yeah.
That is amazing. And I'm pretty sure the price is good too. No, the price is right, I would say.
Mhm.
Yes, the price is amazing. Actually,
No,
we
you're
have,
making me salivating. I'm
yeah,
coming.
our prices from $10 up to there's not a meal that's over 25 dollars.
That is amazing.
Oh, wow.
Just tell
Yeah.
us your final words before we let you go. And what do you want to say to the audience?
Well, I can't wait for WIDAFEST. I just can't wait. I know it's going to be an amazing event. I'm looking forward to be there at the Riverside, and I know the all the customers that I have at Diva's Delight. They're gonna come out and support the Vida Fest. Because the jerk chicken is amazing. So they're coming down to try the jerk chicken and just to enjoy the whole week Vida Fest.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm going to tell our lovely lady to tell us a little bit more about how to connect with WIDAFEST.
Absolutely. So, if you are interested in participating with Lizette at our cultural marketplace, we're going to have food and non food vendors. We do still have a few spots left. You need to hurry up quick, but you can visit us at WIDAFEST.com and go to our registration tab under vendors and see if we still have some space for you. We'd love to learn about your business and see how we can connect that way. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok at WIDAFEST and stay up to date with all of the exciting news that we have going on for the festival. And you can also get your tickets at WIDAFEST.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Simeon.
All right, just in support of what Christian said, there's still some limited space for you to come and showcase your business in one of biggest festival that's going to be happening in Windsor. So you have your spot as long as you can locate us in all our social media at WIDAFEST. Thank you.
Awesome. And this question is for Diva Delight. So, what is the address? And I said earlier that I was going to put the address on the broadcast when we're done. But now that someone asked, let's put it on.
The address is 110 Chatham Street West. Uh,
Could you say it again? I don't think we get that.
110 Chatham
Okay.
Chatham Street West.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
All right. I'm going to put that on the caption of the video so people can know exactly where to go. And what are your opening hours?
We open from Monday to Saturday from 11:30 until 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 10. But sometimes we stay long. It depends if we have customer, we stay longer. But those are the normal hours from 11:30 till 10. And on Saturday we open from 11:30 until 2 a.m.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you, everyone. Please share the video, repost it, host a watch party on Facebook with the video, just to help to promote those that are supporting us and promote the city of Windsor.
Yeah.
Again, remember, WIDAFEST is going to be live here in Windsor. We are going to light up the street, and I'm promising you, we're gonna animate that street, especially on Saturday the 29th. Come out, it's gonna be a huge carnival that we have the police band that is going to be leading the carnival. And I won't tell you the other bands that are connecting. So make sure you are ready for 8 day packed fun. Uh, July 23rd to the 30th, 2023. I will leave the rest to you guys to make sure that you are helping to subscribe on the channel, sharing the video, and thumbs up, and send us your comments. It's always a lovely, lovely read when I see those comments coming. Thanks for connecting with the Queen Amina Show, and we see you live again next week, Saturday, same time. Until then, keep loving and keep smiling.